Today we're going to be playing some Syndicate Crimes. We've been asked to play Line Pockets Crimes a bit, and it's a pretty interesting deck. There's some changes that have been made to it recently, buffs to like Philippa, buffs to Evelyn Gala we haven't really tried out, and I thought this would be a good deck to do it in. So, into the actual deck here, we're playing Line Pockets like we said. Tiger's Eye for those early coins, can't go wrong with that. Then for our cards we have Cleaver. Cleaver's our big end of the game spender. He spends all of our coins down and spawns the Cleaver's muscles. Really great because the coins don't go tall on something like a Sea Jackal, and it's a good spending ratio. It's 6 for 4, so basically 3 for 2. It's really nice that you can do that. The only downside here is you're really weak to Igni and Scorch because you spawn a bunch of 6-power guys, but that's not too common. Then we have the Heat Wave just for some control. We've got Casimir. I like Casimir. You really don't, I don't think, want to make him too tall, because if he gets really tall, it's really punishing if he gets removed because he's got the Veil. But he does give you the explosives, which is nice. And if they don't answer up, you get those explosives, really adding up to some good value over time. And it sets up damage you can combo with a smaller damage special. So you get explosives out, you can use like a Dip in the Pontar, and it gets 6 damage and kill something. We have the Bank for consistency. We've got Novigrad and Justice for consistency and tempo. We're using Philippa. Pretty straightforward here. She just spends your coins to see something. Got buffed, want to try it out. As far, those are like the key cards at the top here. For the rest, like we got Candle, we got more Eels, you got buffed. We're going to try them out with the Tribute. Just like normal Freak Show stuff. Now we're really going to rely on Evelyn Gallo here. I really want to get her to give us some coins. At 6 power, hopefully get some good value from her. The rest of the bronzes down here, we got Open Sesames. We're going to try out Casita Bouncers. You guys have told me I underestimate this card, so we're going to try it and see if I do underestimate it. So, a lot of reasons to play this deck. And as far as the rest, you know, just got Brawlers, got some Crimes, some Spenders, that kind of stuff. So that is the deck. Overall, we're just going to try and generate value from our Crimes, remove the opponent's stuff, spend our coins efficiently, and win some Syndicate games. So let's get into that. Kosnikiviz, or something like that, playing some Stockpile Siege it looks like. We should have control to deal with these engines. He did go first though, which is a little bit annoying. Tunnel Drill is pretty good. Tunnel Drill is great if we can boost it, but I don't think we're going to be able to easily do that. We want to have this early. I actually think the Evelyn Gala makes a lot of sense here. 2 Dip in the Pontar is not normally something I would keep, but against Stockpile, maybe. I think we have enough spending. We're going to be spending with these two, so I don't think we need the Eventide. I don't think we need a second one of those. Heat Wave's tempting here if he goes for a Crystal Skull and something. Let's see what he does. I mean, something really impactful. We're not going to do that. We want to hit the Siege if we can. See if he's saving it for Onager. If it puts an Onager, we might have to kill the Onager. See, so our options here... Could grab Justice. I'm debating if we want to do... Because we'd really like to get rid of his engines. It's going to be hard to do that. Obviously, we go with this. He'll kill it. Like, he might not have the Boiling Oil yet. If we wait a turn on this, he'll definitely kill it. So I think this is a good turn to throw it down. He might want to, like, he might not have, like, the Boiling Oil. Because he doesn't have the damage to kill it with just his board, which he will eventually. Maybe like an Onager, we'll get it. He's going to lock it? Okay.
I live to see it.
Now he's going to boost. That makes sense. Go Dip, Dip. We could kill this. While also setting up towards the Brawler. So I like that. Because that'll get us to 8 coins, and the Brawler's got the 8 damage. Although it won't really go through his stuff. We are missing our Open Sesames. I didn't really mention that in the beginning of the video. We are playing Open Sesames. No vendors, just the Open Sesames.
To the dungeon.
Obviously, we'd like to get value from our Evelyn as well. So we want to go spending soon. That being said, I think we just do kill this. We don't really have to worry about the spending since we don't have the Sesames yet. We do have to try and win this because a long round against Siege is not something we're going to be able to win. Problem with that is our value is kind of limited. We don't have to go leader charges. Plays a Crime. We'll get Blacksmith. Which gives us 2 coins. I think we play this.
The simplest methods yield the best results.
Now we don't have... The only thing we have that really does damage from a crime is we get off of Eventide, but it's probably not going to do anything. Still think we spend our coins here, though. What's at 2? That makes it potentially in reach. There's the onager. We knew it was coming. He's actually go for the kill on our guy. That's interesting. I didn't think he'd do that. He still didn't get it. Alright, now he got it. That's not too bad for us. We can go Eveline and then grab our... Because we'll start getting his coins. Now we're in a decent spot. We can go like do this. She's should have played her melee. For some reason I always think she's ranged. Should have played her melee so she would go next to the cleaver. We can play the coarse blacksmith range though. I'm only the one order out. Oh, there's a Hubert. So we're down 24 here. That's recoverable. So we can always use leader charges if we have to. And this should be good tempo. So let's do this. Grab the Justice. Grab the Blacksmith. Spread our boost out a little bit here. Then we have Casino Bouncers coming up. We could have saved some coins for Oxen for it, but like we want to spend down to 0 to get our Eveline Gala getting us value. Is this gonna be, what's this gonna be? It's gotta be like, ooh, that's interesting. That has some big potential for him. Do we have to Heatwave that? I think to win this round, if we don't Heatwave it, it's next turn it's gonna get, it'll be worth 12 points. They'll have another one. I think we have to Heatwave that for this round. That feels bad, but I think it's the right thing to do. With out of Boiling Oil range, although he's kind of shown he doesn't have one. Oh, he does have it. Surprising. I'm not sure why he didn't use that earlier. So I'm going to do this. Start going in with the guard. Gets us a lot of value. Could have done 2 leaders there to pull ahead, but I think he's going to keep playing. And if not, this is not a good not a bad card to play. Got our Eveline Gallo. That's fine. We're not going to get that much more value from her anyway. There's a coin worth more than a point on him. It's basically his coin. The same, really. We certainly do not mind playing Candle here. This is a really good spot. Yeah, we do not mind playing Candle at all. Carries into round 2, that's really nice. We're gonna win this on even. Even if he does, unless he does like triple leader, we'll win this on even. And even then, like, we've got carryover. He's gonna do the last one? He is. Pulls out the Judgment. Alright, so now he's up by 21. We can trigger our... this guy with these, right? We can do 2 charges here, 2 charges, 2 charges. That's all these use up. We get 3 times. 3 times we use this order for 2 on each one. So 3 times 4 is 12 points. It's 34. This gives us 4 coins. We could get 2 and 4 is 6. That's 40. So we actually can't catch up here. But look at what he expended here. He expended a lot for that. What are we looking for in our deck here? Really want these coin generations. The downside here is we really want to find our golds. These are good cards. We could do this. Obviously we wanted to try to find like our cleaver and such, but I think we had to keep this just to play. I don't think the Purify is going to be too useful. We do get to open with Casimir, which is good. So that's going to be coin generation. The coin generation is good because we have stuff like the Freak Show. We can grab... These are two best remaining cards. We can bank one. Bank Philippa's kind of awkward. You know, you gotta count a lot. As far as the rest of this, though, I think this is pretty solid. I think we keep this. I do think we want this, because we're going to be short on coins otherwise. I think we should start like this. Proactive damage out here. He's going to go Siege, right? But with Freak Show and Casimir, we should be able to kill his engines. Well, that one we're not killing. Get some coins going. If Philippa's on the top, we could do a big C's next turn. To be fair, the Stockpile Sieges don't always play Siege. They like these tempo pull all the deck cards. So I'm pretty sure he's going to have one. We want to start spending at Casimir, spawning more explosives too. It's going to be the Henselt, right? Not Henselt, yeah, Henselt. It's going to go in here with the Boiling Oil. Win some damage to us, to be fair. Got two options. We can go this and bank, or we could go Candle Boost. I think bank makes the most sense here. Philippa's too far down. We could go Brawler and clear. I think that makes the most sense. I'll get our Open Sesame going too. It's down to 4 now. This gives us a Crown Splitter for Cleaver. The Candle's not doing much. Just a little unfortunate. Well, now it can do something. So we use this twice. This does 3. Playing... I'm not reading that. We're playing this guy. I don't know what kind of... I won't insult him, but I think his name already does it for me. Let's go with... I don't want this here. We want to get that off of Justice. Playing some gangs. This will be interesting. There's his double gang card. The removal he'd have is Junior. To get out of Junior range, just has to go to 10. So if we did this, it'd be 2 and 3. Let me play this first. I really want the Tunnel Drill to live this round. Little bird.
Run off in fear of her father being, do they?
Normally this would get into junior range. I guess you could do the insanity and get it into junior range, but I think this is our best chance to keep it alive. So we have poison on it. That's fine. We have the Kurt. Start working on that. I don't think he'd have 3 poisons in his hand, although he might. I don't think these decks run that many poisons. They have some. Is it junior time? Yeah, it is. Well, there's no avoiding that, I guess. We're using leader charges here to clear this, because I don't want to get pullings of strings. He could do it. You can't do it now. We don't lose our junior, or our freak show, even if the leader. So he's going to be... Usually his decks are usually reliant on the little birds. Nice. So that's good. Just thin out here. Now we need to force the Sigi this round. Problem is, with Tunnel Drill and Freak Show gone, we lose a lot of our control. Philippa's good, though. We want coin generation, which is what we're short on. These guys are good. They do damage. We only need 1, though. Ooh, that's a... Casimir's a nice draw. Let's get in here with this. We'd really like is Eveline. We need coin generation. Let's do this and look for some coins. That's fine. I think we're going to bank soon. Seizing a little bird would actually be pretty good if we can do it. So we have a good number of gangs on our board.
Could you say? Thought you'd never ask.
Okay. Can go Ferco into the open sesame. So we already have Justice out. We can boost him back up. Spend this. Boost this up. Trigger Casimir. I did want to bank, but I think it's more important to protect these right now. There's a poison. Kill that because it's a blind die. We'll put it here. I think we want to leave space for Cleaver melee. Although Casimir's explosives are kind of getting in the way. He's getting really good value though. We are up by 33. So we should be able to force out the Siki combo. Again, we'll kill this because it's a blind die. So it gets us coins. This time we'll wait because we want to bank next turn, I think. We don't get that many turns out of Eveline, but we can find maybe like Cleaver or something. So our opponent's way behind on tempo. Use Cleaver, you don't have around 3 though. If we do just go Eveline, it would get like 6 coins worth. That's pretty good still. What is our Sesame at? It's at 4. Okay. Let's bank. Cleaver is near the top. I think we take it. You can't spawn too much here because these guys are on the row. We're gonna spawn 2 though. Then we're gonna be at what, 3 on this? Yeah, 3. It's down 42 with no gangs on the board. That's pretty good. He just gives up the game. Reasonable. We denied all of his gangs.
Any last words?
Fruits of Isgith, just normal fruit stuff. They have good tempo, which means we do, I think we want to seize with Philippa on a Griffin, maybe to make their round 2 or 3 weaker. Otherwise we're going to be a little trouble there, I think. This bounty could be really good. Don't have the best spending. We want this to come off of Justice. He went first. That's not ideal. Alpha Werewolf. So he's got exactly what he wants going on, it looks like. This Kurt bounty could be useful. See if this gets squirreled. There's the Griffin. We want to seize that for sure. We over profit 1 on this.
Satisfaction guaranteed. No refund.
What's it into Philippa range without any extra coins? We're gonna seize it.
Power, the object of dark desire.
Gotta close the point gap. And then this should stop any like Megascopes if he's still playing those. I have seen people still playing Megascope after its nerf, and we obviously played around the Fiend there a little bit. As far as the rest of this, we do got the bounty here. We've got dip and this. So is there a way we could set up 3 damage on something, then kill with the bounty on Kurt? Not easily. I think we just do this for now. We're going to do is we'll get to 3 on. Okay, he does have the Megascope. Figures. Would like to get to this down to 3, which means we'd have to Brawler this turn. I guess the other one would be 8. We need like non-Brawler damage. Brawler's not great in general into this. Bank we'd want more coins for. Let's just do this. Then we'll go bank. We'll go Kurt bank, because that way we can go no tribute, destroy. Okay, that's scary. Short round's obviously better for him. Problem is last sight means he gets his unanswered werewolf. Can we beat unanswered werewolf? We have a heat wave for it. I think we have to give this up. Obviously, this isn't good. Like, we just lost to only bronzes and a werewolf, and a ethereal, and he still got the werewolf. But I don't see a real way for us to get out of this situation. He might just try and 2-0 with Mamuna. That would be something. We have Tunnel Drill, so I think we only need the one Brawler. He's going to throw the Mamuna like they always do it. Yeah. It's not on Griffin, though. It's worth 2 less. Now we could just pass. Obviously, there's Riptide to worry about. There is Aaron Knight. He's boosting. All in all, not good. It's not good here. If we do this, we might protect an Eveline Gallo. If we go into that, or protect like Tunnel Drill. From Lord Riptide, at least. Won't protect from everything. Okay, there goes our Sesame. Yep. I mean, we didn't really have to check. We knew it was going to go. Now, Heat Wave does give us 8 coins back, but we don't really want to use that. This is going to hit by Erendite if he's got it. Oh, he's got Parasite. Didn't expect that one. Did not expect that. Come on, we do have Bank. Let's go Candle. We want to carry Candle over. We'll Bank next turn. As Freak Show would be ideal. There's a Riptide. Obviously, we're down by like 30 points here, which is not good. None of these are... This is too far down. We can't reasonably select that. None of these are good. The thing is, the access to damage on this is really good. I think we have to pick this. We need tempo. Instant Justice is our tempo.
This is a knife. This time it'll be personal.
Better than paying taxes.
This plays into Erendite, because I think he can kill it with 8. Yep. But this is a better spender anyway.
Hold now. Let's negotiate.
Hope there's no Toad Prince. Eskel.
This will be quick and painful.
The thing is, we still have Heat Wave to spawn stuff from this.
I should have taken the easy road.
I'm going to click this here for some protection. So he has Werewolf. Last say. We're down 18. Not catching up to 18 without using Heat Wave. He still has Last Say Werewolf. That's really bad. Thing is, we don't go super tall. But it's going to be worth probably like 19. We need our Cleaver. It's not happening without Cleaver. Don't get him. I imagine this might get hit by the Erendite. Yep, there it is.
I'll show you.
Didn't even do it in the right order. I guess he didn't want this one getting boosted because it wouldn't get Echo. game's completely different if we go first, because he loses the tempo.
When pigs fly, eh?
That one, he venerates not the fire. Neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Comes the werewolf, we lose. But I don't know what we would have done differently. I think we just had to go first. Maybe if we drew Cleaver, we could have won that. But obviously we didn't. Zyamber playing some dwarves. Real dwarves, not the precision strike dwarves that we've seen so much lately. Let's see here. We've got Farco's nice. Double Sesames you love to see in the opener. I don't think damage is too good, although this could kill a skirmisher. We'll go with this. Oh, he's going first. We much prefer to go first here because of Brawler and Tiger's Eye. Yeah, that feels bad. The Brawlers really don't do anything here. It's because he has so much armor. We have to go first for them to be decent.
Leave it to us.
Let's keep doing this while setting up some carryover. We do have Kurt for that.
The flames of righteousness do not scorch the innocent.
We would like round control, but it's going to be pretty hard to get. We do have Justice for tempo, and then these guys are okay. The problem is, if he has like a Broover around, it's gonna be pretty hard to deal with. If he has round control, at least. There's a Zoltan. That is a lot of tempo. This means he's trying to secure a long round. Like, no other reason to play the Zoltan. Okay, so he's gonna do 2 damage a turn. Gotta get this up. He's too far ahead. 31-point lead, that's not something we're coming up with. The good news is I think we can deal with carryover on these, we could deal with any setup he would do. I think we keep this. There's some things we don't want to draw to here. Right, like we don't want to draw into Blacksmith, this. Yeah, we know he's playing that.
Blood! Blood!
Fancy a game of Kaviri roulette?
It's 10 points. It's pretty good. I don't think he plays a card here. I think he just goes long round, right? We play Candle if he does that. That's imagine what I'd imagine here. The Zoltan round 1 doesn't make sense otherwise to me. Maybe a Gabor for more carryover? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll play Candle. Do have Brawler set up in Candle, so we go Eveline early. And then hopefully she sticks for the generation of coins. If she sticks through the whole round, it's just so many coins. Maybe put one of these back. Not going to be amazing. I think we do open with her. The downside here is we have to use some candle charges on her, which makes her really vulnerable to like a heat wave. Like a really high value heat wave here, if he wants to do that. But I think we just go for it to try and get the value going. There's a lot of provisions into like Bruver, Zoltan. He's got Deregere. That works too. That does work. Short Casimir. We're short a lot of good cards here. Grab Justice. We want to thin out our deck so the bank's better. I think what we do next is I think we have set up for her. So we can seize a Bruver as long as we have 6 coins. I don't think I'll play it quite yet. I think it's worth playing Candle. Not Candle, Tunnel Drill. And boosting it with Candle is what I meant. Because we have so many coins available from Leader and these Sesames. It's going to Heat Wave it. Not surprised. Really wish we could get to 9 coins here. But we can't. So. We just kind of have to let this go, I think. Or do this. Remove the armor. And set up the coins in case we want a tribute for one of these. Hers is technically not a tribute, but you know. I think taking that is worth it. I like this.
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Yeah, I like this. Because the armor could be really good for us, protecting our stuff and just denying him all the armor gain. Like it stops the Fenrir getting rearmored, it stops the Bruver getting rearmored, stops a lot of stuff. Crown Splitter. Guy hits hit. So he's gonna leader that. Leader that. Okay, so he really wants that to get ticking. I mean, I can understand it. Might have to bank Heat Wave. We don't have much, like I said, we don't have much coin generation here is the problem. Let's set him up. We could have hit the Skirmisher. So we lose him. That is not a big deal. Really, we want this guy anyway. As long as we can kill the Bruver, we should be fine. And we can because of the Sesames. At least as long as our blacksmith isn't dead. Oh yeah. Have you ever seen a Bruver setup? Because I've seen one and it looks like this. So here we want to bank. is what we're looking for. Question is, do we spend his coins? Yeah, we do. So we're good on this. These are at 2. We can kill the Broover. So we'll get 8 back once we spend twice. Like, this is not a great card here, which is unfortunate. Do we forget the armor with Chariot? We should have. Okay, workshop time. Yep, workshop. Oh, is this a Dennis deck? I assumed to be Broover. I guess it could be Dennis. I mean, is Dennis that Defender becomes our destruction target at this point? I think it's worth more than Broover anymore, or now anyway. Thinking, is there a reason we would wait, or we wouldn't wait on these? I think we do 1 just in case to keep this alive. I'm guessing this is Dennis. He'd probably go for more armor here. There's the Dennis.
Nothing turns my guts more than a filthy bench.
Alright, does he have 20? Marauder's not big enough. Barclay's not big enough either. GG. I guess Dennis makes sense, but then all of his points went to that one guy. There you go, guys. This is the Crimes deck. We finally got around to trying a bunch of these buffed crime cards. I really enjoyed this deck. I think it's a little complex. The one thing is I think we're always a little short on coins. So we don't have that much coin generation. So I think maybe Philippa's a little overkill on the spender side. And obviously we could make this into Devotion just by swapping Heatwave with Junior. One other thing to note. Like, that is an option. I just like the Heatwave, I think. Because there's nothing else really Devotion we would want in here. But yeah, I think we're a little short on coins. Obviously, one card we haven't played here that is definitely an option is, especially since we're short on coins, is the Beggar. Like, Beggar got buffed. I wanted to run Beggar in the mid-rangey deck with Jackpot instead. So we didn't try it here because I think we'll get to that deck this season too. But that's why we're not playing Beggar here. I think it makes a lot of sense if we're short coins. This isn't the best deck for it though, because we do want to play Crimes, which is the other reason I didn't include it. And wanted to play it in the other one. Is we want coin generation from Crimes really more than anything else. So if we've got some, I think perhaps, also I think Bouncers are quite good actually. I think I underrated them. I think you guys are right. I think these are actually pretty good. The other thing that I want to mention here is, like I said, I think we're a little short on coins. Evelyn is one of those things where if she gets going, you just get so many coins, it's insane. So I think we might be relying a little too much on her for coins. Outside of that, we do have 2 Open Sesames. They're worth 10 coins eventually. And we got Dips, Plunders, got some Profit. I think one thing we could try, I've debated here, where is the buffed Sigi? He gets 1 for each gang in the deck, right? So we've got Crown Splitter. We've got Cut Up. But I think those are the only 2 we have. Yeah, I got Tie. That's not a Tie Cloak. This is for card? Yeah, no, that counts for card. So like we could try and put in a couple specials, like Smuggle's a Firesworn card that gets us to 4. And then we could fit in another one. We could try and fit him in for 9 coins on his Profit ability. That would be interesting. I thought about it, but I think we're just going to play the mid-rangey deck with him instead. But I think the weakest thing here is probably Philippa. She is quite a strong card, but I like all the other cards a little better, and I think we might be short coins. But we might have just like had some experiences today where Evelyn never got going, And then we end up being short coins just because, like, sometimes you're short coins to Syndicate. But, yeah, I don't know. I think where is it? Count Reuben's Treasure is the other option here that I think might make sense instead of Philippa, because you lose a provision somewhere, but that's pretty easy to do. And then you have Reuben's Treasure, and this gives you profit for each crime in your deck. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only profit 8. But it does give us coins over time, so this is the other option I was thinking. But overall, I really liked this deck. That was a lot of fun. It's a lot of thinking, though. So you guys let me know what you want to see next. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you then.